So it's the beginning of 2026, and I got myself thinking, now is the best time to ditch social media. Like, no, for real. Like, I think it's time to ditch it. With the amount of time that we waste on these social media networks, take it the big major ones that you use. You use them, I use them, but they're the biggest time wasters on the planet. Not to mention that the garbage that we see in our feeds and what the algorithm suggests to us based on our interests, you have to realize that the whole purpose of tailoring your unique suggested algorithm is to grab your attention as much as possible so that you can stay on these apps for the longest time that they can be able to do. And it's all to suck your attention, your time, and to feed you ads, essentially. You're a customer. Just because an app is for free doesn't mean that, it's going to be truly free. You're going to pay for it one way or another. And in most cases, social media sites, you pay with your time. And I've said this in many videos. Time is of your greatest asset in life. The other day, I was just reviewing through the settings on my phone. I was just going through the time spent on social media apps, over time. And man, consistently, and this is a very honest reflection of myself, we spend hours surfing on social media sites, doom scrolling, like in my last video. But man, this just comes to really have a really self reflection point that, now is the time to ditch social media. We're in a new year, 2026, and technology is progressing. I feel that we are so addicted to our devices more than ever. But why don't we just make a conscious effort just to live in the present, to live in the moment? Take in the air that we breathe. Go outside. Make some friends. Have a genuine interaction with people. We need to make this more popular. And honestly, I've strayed away from social media for that reason. Just because of how much time it sucks away in your life. And the older you get, the more you realize how much you need to guard your time. It's precious. We're only given so much time on this earth. Now, there is a few exceptions on certain social media sites, such as, I consider YouTube as a utilitarian social media because you learn from other content creators, based on your interests, and, hopefully you follow content that would benefit your life and not degrade it or waste your time. But that does take a conscious effort, to follow hobbies that are of productive nature. But yeah, I think it's time to quit social media. It's time to ditch it. Get outside. Get out in nature. And let's interact with the human beings around us that give us so much more value than just staring at a screen all day. Catch you on the next video.